Happy Friday, Republic of Gamers. Hello and welcome to the stream. Today we're playing Dune Awakening. We just finished Doom and now we play Dune. Not confusing at all. No, I mean, they're very different games. I really enjoyed Doom the Dark Ages. A lot of fun. Every minute of it was just enjoyable. And I was surprised that I actually started to care about the Doom universe by the end of it. And like, you know, the periphery characters, which is not something that's been true in the past for me, so I like that. I like that. But Dune is a universe that, well, I honestly had not been really in tune with until the Timothy Chalamet films, where I became a big fan. Now I'm a big fan of sci-fi, and this game should be fun. Now I've played Funcom games in the past, like Conan Exiles, but that was many years ago. I mean, I feel like I've been playing Funcom games here and there for like 20 years, right? And I've been pretty excited about this because it's a survival game, right? Dune, it's Arrakis is a planet where survival is tough. But I haven't watched a lot of like the recent content for this game, right? I watched the original trailers and I watched some of the original dev talks talking about the game. And then I kind of unplugged because I was like, I know I'm interested in this game, so I don't want to like spoil anything. I don't want to set my expectations. I just want to go in and check it out and see what the game is. And that's kind of where I'm at. So I don't know what to expect really all that much, other than it's a survival MMO, question mark, maybe the best game to kind of thread that needle. I'm waiting for a studio to perfect the survival game MMO marriage. Someone's going to do it. It is not a Strand type game, unfortunately. Shoutouts to Donkey. I was not prepared to make a character. For some reason, I didn't think about that. It's a lot of presets. Or are these just all, is it just randomizing as we go? Yeah, this is just randomizing as we cycle through. Sure, I can always make a new character. Just send it. Enter character name. Dune Awakening features a guided journey that locks the research menu until. Yeah, we're gonna do locks. We're just gonna learn. Yep.
Have they told you what I am? Then I will sift your words for lies. Let's begin.
Damn.
Where were you born?
Canada.
A world of water. Homeworld of the Atreides. The Order of the Imperium is rooted in the Farfreluches. A place for every man, and every man in his place. Where is your place? You've risen above your station. Most peons go their entire lives without seeing the inside of a starship. You had a mentor in your youth, trained by one of the schools. Who was your mentor?
So Bene Gesserit is like what the main character is, right? Recon and strategy, offensive and demolition, physical mastery and manipulation. I mean, shoot a barb that attaches to a surface and rapidly pulls you towards it. So that's mobility. Yeah.
A house soldier?
Gotta be.
Retired with full honors or a missing limb? The test is almost complete. Have you spoken truth? Come here.
Okay.
Kneel.
Loon
Put your
Dune.
hand in the box. I hold at your neck the Gom Jabbar, the high-handed enemy. Don't pull away or you will die. Great plots are afoot in the Imperium, and the currents of intrigue run deeply. Arrakis is the key, and the Fremen are missing. You will go to Arrakis as our agent, prisoner. You have one task. Find the Fremen. Wake the sleeper. Everything depends on this. Do you understand? Good. You speak truth. But here is the rest of it. There is only one rule. Keep your hand in the box and live. Withdraw it and die. An animal would gnaw off its own hand to escape the pain. And we can only be served by humans. Find the Fremen. Wake the sleeper. You will know when it is done.
Is the game difficult to understand? I have no idea. Haven't gotten there yet. Haven't played yet. This is the opening sequence. I see YouTube chat, yeah, but there's like, you know, comments and stuff that are completely unrelated to the stream. I mean, I don't know all of our promotions when it comes to buying hardware, like what you're supposed to get in your region and stuff. I can't even talk to it because I have no idea. But I see both Twitch and YouTube chat. I do not know the Azeroth X release date. I think they're targeting July, but I don't have an exact date for you. The last I heard was July was the target.
No, Arista said it was just a dream.
I just remember the character creator in Conan.
I agree.
But who doesn't?
But she is almost Sayadina.
If you know, you know. Will there be a part 2 of Wukong? I have no idea, man. Why would I know that? I don't work for that studio. I've never even played Wukong. Yeah, Azeroth X is such a nice keyboard. I just love the aesthetics of it. This is the first keyboard I've ever used without a numpad. That's how much I like the keyboard. I've always been a numpad user. The longest time I used the numpad for stream. I'm starting to get used to it not being there, but I still sometimes reach to hit the key to change the scene just because that's what I'm used to. It's the second time I've had that issue where this computer just goes offline for some reason. Weird. Well, I think I need to retire that laptop anyways. So that's okay. Fremen kit. But I think we're back. Should be back. Moisture seal. Start making TVs? I mean, we have a couple larger OLEDs. They're technically monitors. That's a PG42 UQ. I don't know if we still sell them though. They were a few years ago. They were the first OLEDs we ever made. Okay, so I have to hold E and I just hydrate from this plant. Dew limit reached. Okay. Do the dew. That's the closest thing we have to a TV. Plant fiber. Heal kits. We have a 42 and a 48 inch monitor. Hey, it's a 4K. That's a 4K 42 inch display that I use as a TV. I kind of wish I got the 48 inch one though. Would be perfect size for this room. Eh? What am I missing? I have to use the heal kit. Got it. Climbing. This wall looks like it should be climbed. There we go. What's up, Dorian? Oh my goodness, it is Friday the 13th. It's too spooky for me.
So then, you're not quite dead. Now you will know a thing that few but the Fremen have seen. For many, the last thing they saw before they were slaughtered. Speak of our escape. Twin comets in the sky, a rebirth from fire and death, and a Sardaukar net closing around us. Your survival heralds interesting times, Offworlder. Is this what you wish? To waste time in idle chatter? I am Xantara. My companion is Noctua. Now, shall we discuss our escape?
Great coolers.
There's a way through the barricade, if you do as I say. We're gonna need one of their ornithopters. Their protocol is to remain aloft and kill anything that moves from above. Well, you aren't completely new to this, I see. If you can slip back onto the Proteus and locate the command module, you can activate the captain's personal emergency transmitter. He's a noble. They're not allowed to let him die. Leave the rest to me. Yeah, take this Communinet transceiver.
I like
it's
it.
essential for planetary communication. Now go, and be quick. The Mother Storm is upon us. Stick to the shadows, Offworlder. The heat of the sun is deadly to the unprepared.
I like the need for shade. There's this sunstroke meter, which is cool.
The guards have sealed themselves inside.
Makes a lot of
Search
sense.
the prisoners for a cut array. And Offworlder, be careful.
All right, so the take all is just hold E.
The cut array is primarily a mining tool, Offworlder. You'll need it for harvesting resources. Using it to cut open ships is an added benefit.
Oh, I like it. That's kind of a neat system. Keeps it a little less like brain dead than
You'll need a
the app.
shield key to pass through. See if there's another way forward. Ready your weapon, Offworlder. The guards won't hesitate. Neither should you.
Okay.
Parry your opponents just as they're
I was
striking
looting,
at
you jerk!
This should stagger them, giving you a window of opportunity.
You're dead.
There's loot on that body. Okay, so I just have to hold it? Okay. It's Alright, parry by timing with your blocks. No, it's not an actual like active parry.
You're not leaving here alive.
It doesn't seem that way at least. I just have to like block her attacks. And then yeah, okay. Okay. Very simple. When do I get to drink their blood? I'm thirsty. Snacks.
A swift attack can force your enemy off balance, but only a slow blade penetrates a shield. That's the pentashield key. Once you equip it, you can pass through the shield.
Gains.
Get to the captain and activate that transmitter. I'll be there.
We just started. This is like the tutorial, so don't really have a response to that yet. Keyboard's name is literally below it. The Azoth X. Gotta stay hydrated on Arrakis.
I hear I'm a wanted man.
It's all good, man. I'm just teasing you anyways.
Utland scum. Ivits jo man tukta lasto brev ada hung unvalo arsund. De dia abada.
I know. That's why I brought you here.
Stitch.
That's a lot of moisture going to waste. Also, that guy had a really cool cape. Can I have it?
Ornithopter will have the codes to get us through the barrier. Ever fly an ornithopter? It's simple enough.
I feel like a cloak like that would be incredibly useful on Arrakis.
The pedals.
My girl's arms are just out and exposed. Like, she's gonna get so sunburned. Oh my god. Bear Grylls thrive on this planet? I mean,
Get ready.
would he?
They'll be on us as soon as we
Would
break
any
through.
human thrive in these conditions? I don't think so. Are you just saying that because he's gonna get to drink his own pee?
There's too many.
Okay.
Turn us into the storm.
Frame rate.
They won't follow.
Frame rate. Not good. Hmm.
Hang on! We're going down!
I do know the streamer shroud. Back to
Get up,
300
Wolf
FPS.
I couldn't wait for you. But now you need to run.
300
Worm is
FPS.
coming.
Not in the cutscenes though.
No!
Bye bicycle. I'm running. Oh no, it's a worm. I checked for NVIDIA driver updates today, but I guess I didn't get the hotfix.
You made it, Wolfwilder. Catch your breath. When the Thopter went down, the storm took us far off course. My leg is bad. I need to lay low and treat it before it gets worse. But fear not, Wolfwilder. Noctua can cover the ground between us with little effort. She will be my eye in the sky so I can continue to offer my sage advice and keep you on this side of the grave. Figure out how to craft yourself some clothing. That Mauler outfit won't cut it out here.
That's what I was saying. We could have stole that guy's beautiful outfit. What's happening? Oh. How do I actually craft it? I assume B is a different menu, right? Oh no, it's all in here. I don't want maximum. I want 1.
The War of Assassins has left debris scattered all over this sector.
Much better.
Salvage metal from the wreckage with your cutter ray and use it to make a Mauler pistol and darts. Don't let the Imperial disdain for ranged weapons lead you astray. Very few people are foolhardy enough to use shields this deep in the sands. And that is to your advantage.
This is someone else's base? So it told me to salvage metals. Gotta stay out of the sun. Ooh. This guy made a fancy base. Look at that. There's so many bases made in this area because so many players have started around here. I mean, that was a reasonable amount of scrap metal, seemingly. Gotta research this. And then go to the crafting menu. We want to make a improvised pistol. And then max out the ammo. Insufficient resources for what? It shows me crafting more, no? Yeah. It just seems like a bug. It just keeps saying insufficient resources. Too many darts? Okay. Respawn beacon. Place a respawn beacon. What's that? That looks like shiny loot.
This used to be Fremen territory, but the War of Assassins and the Sardaukar pogrom put an end to that. Now the sector is crawling with scavengers, fighting over the scraps of Imperium technology left in the wake of this
Sector weather
so-called
alert.
noble
A large
war.
sandstorm is approaching.
But that's to your advantage, off-worlder. Allow them to do the hard work of gathering the salvage, and then take it from them. Don't hesitate to kill them all. They would do the same to you.
Okay, scavenger camp using the binoculars. I mean, is that not a camp? Copper ore.
I see someone. Who are you? Not that.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Take it all. Am I good? Use your abilities?
It's obvious you've had some training, off-worlder, but nothing can truly prepare you for what the desert has in store. Hone your skills.
Unsheltered.
Harden yourself to the violence you must
Open
do
the
to
skills
survive.
menu.
Remember,
Okay.
Arrakis will sharpen you or kill you.
Okay. What qualifies as shelter? Shelter. Unsheltered. That was a quick little storm. Not too bad. Can't salvage any of this stuff.
There's someone here.
So it'll keep making things even when I'm out of the menu. Okay. I didn't expect that, honestly. Right now I'm just kind of mass looting, getting the resources that I can. I know I'm going to need the copper. I've done this dance before. Maybe not in this game. But one can assume. All right. I was just trying to like stay in during the storm. I just straight murdered him. Fuel cells, eh? That's a big base. Learn an ability from the skills menu. Okay, I've just been running around. I thought I tried clicking this, but I guess it wouldn't let me.
Without a still tent, you're easy prey to the sandstorms that sweep across the desert. Those storms tear flesh from bone and shred metal like paper. Unless you'd like to share a cave with some scavengers, your best bet is to build your own shelter. Build a construction tool and place out a sub-fief console. You'll be claiming a portion of the planet's surface for your very own, or rather borrowing it from the Emperor. I'm a little hazy on the specifics.
I do kind of like how the bandage is like not something you have to equip. You hit like 4, which is what I had it bound to there, and then it uses it. Rather than like hitting 4 and then having to hold left click. I think that's like most games. I feel like you have to then hold left click after pressing the key, and it's nice that it's a little bit more snappy when it comes to using it. Seems bad, that storm. Seems bad. All right. Sub-fief console. So is this like the like? Let's go over here. This looks like there's a couple bases over there. Looks interesting to me. Three keys today.
Congratulations. You are now the proud owner of an Imperial sub-fief. More of a sub-fief. But it's enough for now. Get your construction tool out and get cracking. It's not a shelter without walls and a roof.
Is this a foundation? Yeah, foundation. How do there's no terraforming, right? What does it say? Interface. What? It deleted what I would. Oh, okay. We're learning. We're learning. Oh, it's back. It's back. How do I like commit to it? Rotate, adjust height, fill, projection. There we go. We just have to. Interface. I read that as interface, and I'm like, what does that mean? But my reading skills are like legendarily bad. So that's okay. Not enough resources. This is tragic. Luckily, it's chill out right now. Oh, what? Okay, that's cool. That's really cool. Feel parched. Backpack full. Well then. Sandworm patrolling, looking for snacks. Do the do. I mean, our flat roof's gonna have to do. Not enough resources. Well, we got a storage container. Huge sandwiches. That's big. Lots of copper. Fuel cells. I would imagine that this is all the heavy stuff. Yeah, it's taking up all my... Can I drink more? Yeah, let's go. I know there was a bunch of rocks up here. Go harvest them all. So far, I'm extremely happy with this game. It feels good. Systems feel good. I also didn't know I built base with like access to like unlimited stone. That's awesome. Eh. Okay then. Yes, the mining minigame is good. It's like the right amount of effort with it without being tedious, and the enough to give it more intrigue than just like, okay, well, I'm mining this thing again and again and again. Like expanding upon just like the gathering system like that with like little mini games like that, I think is really smart and enjoyable. All right, I got a lot of stone. There's crafting mode. It's, you know, I didn't even like verify what the resource was. Yes, this granite stone, 8 out of 400 ish. Cool. We officially have a base. Move your sub-Tief console to a sheltered location with the construction tool. How do I move it? Adjust height, rotate, build, place marker, move. How do I get into those different things? I see the thing on the right side of the screen. Maybe the nope. Right click. Thank you. Or on move. Go move it right there. Okay. Beautiful. Desert power, construct and interact with a fuel power generator. So we need to go to build mode. And I think this is the fuel power generator, which we're going to stick not enough structural support because it's like not real ground there, because I don't think I can terraform. Okay, that'll work. Build it. Deposit fuel cells. Okay, the fuel cells are in here. I think I put them away. Oh yeah, this is the box. We will use all of them. I don't care.
The sub-Thief console comes with an automatic shield system that will keep your base safe from the sandstorms. Just keep the generator fueled, or the storms will tear at your walls. And it goes without saying, don't build on open sand. Seal your base, off-worlder. Maintain good water discipline, and it will keep you alive. You've done well licking flowers and sucking sap, but you need a consistent source of water. And the best source out here is blood. Extract it, store it, refine it, and drink it. Raw if you're really desperate.
Raw!
And don't mind throwing up. Actually, don't drink it, unless you really have to.
Blood extractor. Blood sac. Okay. I don't want to carry around tons of scrap metal, so I'm going to put it away. Got all these blood sacks. I thought they would stack. A little annoyed they don't stack. So maybe I only wanted one? Is it like, should I destroy all these extra ones? Are they completely worthless? Like, As far as I know, these giveaways are global. I have not been told otherwise. One is enough, you think? All right, well, we'll just put them in the bank for now. I don't need this other vest. What I do need actually is another storage box. There's some storage built into that too. Okay, map markers. Cool. It's a nice looking map. I'm gonna abandon it. Yeah, that's how these games always are. So, all right. Well, I appreciate that tip either way, and I'd say that seems reasonable for a starter base. Why there's so many abandoned bases around here. All right, we are going to do a giveaway. Look at that timing. 1 hour in, did the tutorial, set up our first base, got our blood extractor. But now we're going to do a giveaway, and the rules are on the screen. I'm going to get the keyword set up. It's going to be a keyword in chat. 1 minute entry window, and only type the keyword in once, only use one account. If you multi-account, we will ban you. Simple as that. Alrighty, 1 game key with a giveaway starting on both Twitch and YouTube begins now. Exclamation mark sand in chat. It's a 1 minute entry window. All caps, sand. Anakin disapproves. I don't like sand. Are you an angel? If you've never seen it, there is a YouTube video where they took Darth Vader clips and they used Anakin dialogue from episode 1, like little boy Anakin, Jake Lloyd? What's his name? Something like that. They used Anakin voice lines on Vader, and it is hilarious. Like, it's one of my favorite YouTube videos ever made, actually. All right, entries are closed. We got a lot of them. We are going to go ahead. I saw Space Plus 2 is going to be made. That's great. We're going to go ahead and pick our 1 winner. I clicked pick winner. It's taking its time. It is Disco Ninja on Twitch. Disco Ninja. Congrats, Disco Ninja. You need to provide your Discord ID to claim the giveaway. Same as Twitch. All right, cool. Congrats. I like that. Makes it easy. I'm going to go ahead and log you as the winner for giveaway number 1. Can't believe it's almost officially summertime, June 13th. What a world. Okay. That's giveaway number 1. Done. Now you only need to provide your Discord ID if you actually win. So I saw some people type their Discord IDs in YouTube and you guys were not the winners. So do please join our Discord server. You do need to be in our Discord server in order to receive your key, as it states on that rules list. Because if you're not in our server, we can't actually find you to whisper you. Even if we have your ID, it like doesn't let us, the way, maybe it's our privacy settings on our account or something. I'm not sure what causes it, but if we don't have a server in common, we cannot whisper you. So that's just be how it is. How it be. All right. We need to locate and kill scavengers. We need 1,000 mils of blood from corpses. Stick to the shadows, kill, and live your best vampiric life. Checkpoint. Going to the checkpoint, I guess. I mean, I'm not going to change my privacy settings. Our rules are what they are for reasons. Our privacy settings will stay the same. Just join our Discord server if you want prizes. Easy. Easy. This game is called Dune Awakening. The latest hotness from Funcom. They make fun stuff. Do I have to hold it and then click? Trying to figure out how to use. I don't get it. Maybe I can't do it while moving? Yeah, I can't do it while moving, I guess. So it's not really like a super mobile tool. Okay. Checkpoint is right here. Nani? My house is that way. What is this checkpoint? I need to find a drink. I'm parched. That's bad. Level up. I don't think I have any water on me. Do the do. Okay. Okay, what am I doing wrong with this? I guess it doesn't want me using it on the ground. Let's do some reorganizing. 1 for knife. I'm gonna say 5 is band-aids. Say blood collector goes there. I'm gonna say blood bag goes there. Construction tool. I wish that was bound to like V or B or something. I wish I could have a dedicated construction tool page personally. Cut array there makes sense. Huh. I don't know what this checkpoint is. I need to go that? No, that's my home base. I don't understand. All I know is the sun sucks and it's kicking my butt. Yeah, I noticed the desert isn't safe. It's kicking my... All right, let me look at the map again. So I don't know what that checkpoint is. That's my home base. That's a respawn beacon that I set forever ago. I just need to kill guys. I guess I got to go up in here and kill guys. Orange icons? Those things. Stashes. All right. I just saw the checkpoint and figured this is the way. We're going murdering. I don't really need that much metal right now, so I'm just going to ignore it. We're going to take all, and then we got to suck his blood. Okay, there's no blood-sucking minigame. Blood purifier. I don't know how much copper I'm gonna need. I'm not gonna like super stress it. $2,000. Yeah, I'm living the vamp life. I also wish this was like an interact button rather than a manual equip the tool kind of thing. A lot of survival games, I feel like there's too much toggling between tools. I think it's one of those things that like have a few dedicated buttons for like your build tool, and in this case, if you're always sucking blood out, have that be, you know, V or something. I don't know. Like, that's just how I feel. Thought it was dead. Okay, I actually don't love this being 8 with how much I'm using it. We're gonna make it 6. Oops. Oh, I rebound the wrong thing. I'm like, what is happening? I'm a big fan of the Azoth X. I miss a numpad, if I'm honest. But I do like it a lot. I don't know if I'm gonna stick to it long term, just because, like, I mean, I'm a stubborn old man. I've been using full-size keyboards for forever, and it's just what I know and kind of what I love. But I wanted to give it a solid chance. As soon as I go back to playing a game where I need to use the F keys or something, though, which I do bind the F keys and actively use them in some games, the lack of the space in between, like escape and F1 and F4 and F5, is kind of how I navigate some of the F keys, like especially when I'm going to like F8, like I'm feeling without looking. And that's, to me, that's important. Whoa, okay. I didn't know my character could do that, but that's cool. Build tool. Did I unbind it completely? Sounds like something I would do. How do I equip? Just go to my menu, hit F. What did that do? I put it on the top of my list that it could. Okay, that's fine. I need to create a blood siphon machine. Maybe that's in special. Nope. Inclines the roofs, walls, structural, favorites, special. It's none of those things. Piece picker, no. Move, repair, demolish, build. Maybe I didn't research it yet. I don't remember. Blood purifier. Looks like I've researched it. Where in the world does it exist in the list? Change set with R. Where does it say to do that? Oh, way up high. My brain is looking at the bottom of the screen. That doesn't even exist, that text. It's funny how, like, I have this expectations of, like, all right, all the information at the bottom and there's some on the right. There's nowhere else that it could possibly be. Therefore, it doesn't exist. Would it be in special? Like, the organization here, like, in terms of, like, I feel like there should be a category called utility or something, because there's structural wall, wedge walls, roof. There's so many building categories. And then there's special, which is also part of building. But there isn't a, like, other stuff category, which seems... Oh, wait. There's menus upon menus. Reading is your friend, guys. Not mine, though. I hate reading. Stumbling across menus for 10,000 years. We're gonna have to start making bets on how long it takes me to figure out things. All right, use. Let's see. So I filled 2 blood packs, which it didn't feel like a total waste having 2 of them.
You're probably feeling it by now, Offworlder. Spice. It's everywhere on Arrakis. The air, the sand, the blood. It prolongs life, expands consciousness, and triggers some very vivid dreams.
Hey, Marcin. I've been on Team 8 inches for a while. I would prefer an 8-inch device. The feedback is heard. The future obviously could have an 8-inch device. I keep saying, where's my 8-inch Ally? I've been saying that since we've released the original Ally. But there's a lot of people with differing opinions, obviously, right? Some people disagree with me. So we will see. But I will say that we're hearing the feedback, right?
Wally faced the trials of Baku, proving their knowledge of the Fremen ways. Find the Fremen, she said. Seven tests, 7 steps. Set your feet. Follow the uncertain.
You have a strict Flare 2 animate. That's actually the keyboard I normally use. I've been using the ASLFX for a couple months now. But I will likely go back to my Flare 2 animate pretty soon, actually. I've been missing my numkeys. Whoa. There's a text chat. We're on the internet. We made it. There's real players. All right. But I want to hide it. I don't want to. Where's the social? There's no social menu. Camera shakes, building, radio wheel. There it is. Go away, text chat. All right, my inner sights have revealed the path. Follow it to the first trial of Aquil. The inner sight marker will help you find your way into the next chapter of your story. Purple icons mark important locations for your journey. I would like to manage, maybe. Nope. Use. And I think. Okay. It's not going any higher? Oh, well, it's still processing slowly. To me personally, I was very surprised that Nintendo went for 8 inches. I think Nintendo was really smart to do an 8-inch. I actually bought a Switch 2, and I wouldn't have if it wasn't 8 inches. That was a selling point for me. So I'm with you. I get it. That being said, I was playing the Switch in bed the other day, last night. And to me, my hands were cramping horribly after 35 minutes, probably, like to the point like my hands were in pain. And I had to order a D-brand case for it to compensate for that. Now, personally, I bought a Switch 2 to be used with the TV behind me, right? I want to play Mario Kart. I want to play Smash Brothers. I want to play those kind of games and maybe Zelda. First party games, that's why I purchased a Switch 2 personally. Handheld though, I need that D-brand case. Like I must be on back order because it's been over a week and they haven't even acknowledged like the shipping or anything. So I'm just waiting for that because I can't use the handheld. That being said, I went to Taiwan and Wait, your hands started cramping from holding the handheld? Yeah, dude, it was killing me. It was killing my hands. OG Switch was worse, but the Switch 2 was really just not comfortable for me. But when I was in Taiwan, to test the Xbox Ally, right? I was there to test that device. And I spent full 8, 9, maybe even longer sessions than that playing Claire Obscure on the Xbox Ally. And not only is performance insane, but comfort is insane. I would like the screen to be bigger, but it doesn't matter because the device is already perfect. Now, 8-inch screen, like I said, there's always a chance that happens in the future. And, you know, again, personally, I would like it, but I think, I mean, I don't know. I don't know the details. I don't know why they make what decisions. It could come down to price. They could have said, hey, if we hit these parameters, we have all these things from the X. We know it works really good with the Ally X. Everybody's really happy with this, the Ally X. And I know that OLED doesn't fit into that narrative because OLED, you lose VRR. That's a very obvious thing. So maybe it just made the most sense to stick with the existing screen. Again, I don't have those details. I don't have that answer for you. But I know that like hitting a target price point so that the console is approachable is a really big thing, right? We don't want this price point to be astronomical, right? You know, as soon as you upgrade XYZ, suddenly the price goes up, right? People ask why not 32 gigs of RAM? Same thing. As soon as you put more memory on it, it costs more to make the device, right? Who pays for that price in the end? The consumer. So like, are people actually going to notice the difference between 24 gigs of RAM and 32? The average user, no. A few power users, maybe. But ultimately, is it worth raising the cost of the console for all that? No. And that may be part of why 7-inch versus 8-inch, right? Might be a cost thing. I don't know. Performance, I mean, I can't talk about specifics, but I can say, and I can't even like talk about like exact details for like what settings I was using, but it's a lot better than the Ally X. More of an upgrade than I expected, and I was very happy about it. How do I extract water? How do I do that? Do I need, because it's above that line, do I need like a water pouch that's separate? No. Blood pack. I guess I can just drink it and go to the purple line and never look back. We're on our way. I expected more than only an APU. Yeah, I get it. The body is noticeably different. But from the Asus perspective that I can give you, and like, you know, again, when it comes to like what we hear, what we see internally, we know what is like, again, I'm not a guy that makes these decisions or works on developing the product. I give my feedback, reviewers give their feedback, and the community gives their feedback, right? Those are all different things. I'd like to say that my feedback that I give is really pretty much the same feedback that the community gives. And I think the number one thing that we saw after, so the first Ally came out, and we didn't launch that thinking we were going to launch the Ally X within 12 months, right? We didn't think we were going to have a second device. There was a lot of feedback talking about, we want more battery life, we want this, we want that. So the Ally X strove to tackle those things. But then the feedback was like really loud that the software experience wasn't quite good enough. Like it wasn't quite console enough, right? And, you know, obviously Microsoft was asking us how the device was going, and we were telling them the same thing. Like, well, you know, this Windows experience, you know, people were going to, you know, Best Buy, and they were console gamers, right? They were picking this device up and then firing it up and being like Windows set up and like just being turned off. Like, you know, that Windows experience was never meant to be done in the form factor of a control, you know, like a controller device, like with a touchscreen, sure, but it was never like made for that. So that's kind of where the partnership was born, because the software side is really the biggest upgrade going into this next gen. Yes, we have a new chip, but when it comes to thermals, when it comes to the, just all the internal hardware of the device, it's already in a really good spot. So it's not a dramatic difference in terms of changing the Ally X to the Xbox Ally X. Oh, what do I do? Sandstorm. Oh, I don't know why that song doesn't start playing, but so, yeah, beyond that, like, I feel like the physical body of it does feel better too. And the overall experience when it comes to the software and the body is like, it's pretty much peak. But and the panel discussion, I mean, I think we hear it loud and clear. So I don't know when the next version is. I don't expect there to be like an immediate update on that, but obviously looking forward, I can tell you that that is feedback that is being heard and considered, but obviously I can't guarantee that any changes will be made because there's a lot of factors. So the Legion Go 2 sounds like a $1,200 device, if I had to guess. And I'm sure there's users that are happy to pay that. But when we're trying to break into like, building a handheld and establishing a product, 1,200's a lot. Right. I really think that a more console-like experience is what's gonna like, and also like if you're a fan of the Xbox controller, you absolutely just need that's the handheld for you. It's like holding an Xbox controller. Ergonomics are perfect on the RG Ally. Have I tried Dune on the Ally? No, I have not. This is my first time playing the game. This is one of those games that well, it's a shooter, right? I would not play this on a controller. Personally. It seems like it might not run that well on Z1 Extreme. Seems like a fairly heavy game. But I've been wrong before. Where are they? I hear them. Ow. At least my character's very tanky. Is that another guy? I'm probably missing stuff in chat, but give me a minute. I'm worried there's someone else here. I thought I heard footsteps. Ooh, loot. Yeah, there's another guy here. Obviously I can't like, talk about what the future holds, but it's entirely possible that we could do that. If there's like a loud enough audience in the community, again, we listen to the community. We're always listening. It doesn't mean we can always pull everything off, but we always hear you guys. And we check Reddit, we check Discord, we check everything. We're lurking. We're in the shadows. We want to make a device for everyone. And I think, this partnership with Xbox is really going to help us expand. We've got this great starting point. We want to do it right. We think this is going to be, we feel like we've made a device that our audience wants with the Ally X, and especially the Xbox Ally X. But if there are people that are demanding a premium variant that's like next level, who knows, right? An 8-inch premium variant, maybe 8-inch OLED. I don't know. Like, the sky's the limit theoretically if the panel exists and if cost is no factor and there's a loud enough audience that wants that. Anything's possible, but I genuinely do not know. I have lots of blood off these guys, which is great. Yummy, yummy blood, vamp life. But I have been saying since the very beginning, 8 inches is the size that I want. So I'm with ya. Silly. All right. Follow the purple markers. I got distracted by murdering. But on the plus side, we're hydrated. What's my inventory look like? I do not know. I mean, the peripheral team has been pumping out quite a few devices. And the Azoth series is very popular, so like, I don't know if that device is coming. It seems like a very possible thing, but I genuinely have no idea. We tend to announce devices at games like, or events like Computex and Gamescom. So like, if you are saying, oh, I want to wait, and you're not in a hurry, you could wait and see what we announce at Gamescom. Again, genuinely, I don't work for the peripheral team. I have no idea what they're cooking up. But if you want to wait, the thing is if we announce it, then it could then be months and months and months before it comes out, and that's just how it goes. So if you're not in a rush, we are definitely improving our hall switches, and we've just released the Falcata, the newest keyboard that we just announced. We just that has new version of the hall switches. So I would expect there to be more in the lineup that utilize that technology. But that's the best advice I can offer you. But yeah, it's definitely not exclusive to that, because the Falcata is our new split keyboard that also has Hall switches. In fact, they're new and improved. They're even better. Where the heck am I trying to go? On top of this? No, it's a cavern. It's probably up through that scavenger town I was in. No. Ah! I'm full. I'm full on blood. Man, you guys wouldn't believe how annoying I am being with asking for... I'm trying to get a Xbox Ally as soon as possible. But it's probably going to take them a while. I mean, I used an engineering sample. They're not done. Well, it's a holiday launch. But I want one anyways. I don't think they'd let me stream with it though. So it would just be for me. That'd probably make me wait. All right, I guess we're climbing because I've gone around and looked. No loot? All right, buddy. We're climbing because I don't know what else to do. How can we help you be more annoying? I mean, last thing I'm going to do is mobilize the community to try to help me get a sample early. That would not please anyone except me. So far, I'm very happy with the game. Combat feels good. Gunplay feels good. Systems feel good. I like the minigame. Oh, is this what we're looking for? The ornithopter or ornithopter? I don't know how you say these words. Dragonfly helicopter. There we go. We did it. Where am I trying to go, game? Need to find the caves entrance. Fine. We did it. First try. I used the Z2E. I was very impressed with the performance. It was better than I expected. I cannot tell you any more detail than that. I went into it with pretty, it's going to be better, but like how much better? But I was happy with it.
Who is it that
I imagine the spice smells like motor oil.
Kiltaiba? The weight of a kindly god is a fearful thing. Do you understand what? Our god gave us the burning eyes of Allat and the words of the Kitab al-Ibar. Rest in black
It is not giveaway entry period time. So please do not spam the chat. Got about 16 minutes. Blink! Stupid eyeball. It was your chance to get info. I get it. Unfortunately, I am not authorized to speak on that topic right now. What am I trying to do? Go this way?
When we began our wandering, we suffered. Until suffering was a thing we came to know within our souls. Arrakis is suffering. When
Damn
we
right.
found it, we were home. On Harmontep, we were made to suffer. Our children taken and made slaves. They denied us the Hajj. Never to forgive, never to forget. The weight of a kindly God is a fearful thing. Did not God give us the burning sun to defy? Suffering leads to defiance. And where does defiance lead?
I can see everything. He could. I don't know how he could see me through that, but he could. Up the stairs we go. This eye seems bigger than the other one, so I think we're done with this vision. Spice dreams. Spiced up my life.
Ibn Qutayba. Defiance leads to thought. Who is it that thinks?
Not me.
Those
I
who
shoot.
suffer. Remember how Ibn Qutayba. Defiance leads to thought. Who is it that thinks? Those who suffer. Remember Harmontep. Bila Kaifa.
Our awakening. Oh, this blood drinking makes me thirsty.
Still there, off-worlder? Your signal drifted for a moment. No matter. A thought occurs. When the Sardaukar began their purge, many Fremen were slaughtered. The ones that were not abandoned their caves, leaving valuable resources behind. Valuable resources that just might contain the makings of a stillsuit. Take what you need. Their ghosts will not object.
Pretty neat. I had never used that ability. I've got 4 skill points to spend. Oh, your boy is thirsty. Can I crawl out? I have my doubts. Yeah. The answer is no. I cannot. You can have exclamation mark rules to read the rules. Harvest materials for a stillsuit. Okay. I can do that. Yeah, so far so good with this game. Very good. Need to salvage some metal. Beautiful thing.
Who's that?
I need. All right, looks like we're done. We got all the metal we need. New schematic. What do I need to learn it? Why won't it let me learn it? Fabricator? I need the fabricator? Return to your base and drink water. Okay. Base. Way over there. Eastbound we go. The map is amazing. They like nailed it. Seriously. Perfect map. Dude. They nailed the whole Arrakis ambience. Like, I didn't have crazy expectations for like being immersed in a desert, even if it's an IP I care about. I was like, it's not gonna be that interesting. It's a desert, but they did a good job having like the ships flying around and the sandworms. I'm on open sand right now, so it's not the best. Nighttime, so it's not too hot. But my footsteps are a danger. You see the squiggles? Sandworm tremors, middle of the screen. I said scream. Hopefully it's not foreboding. Foreshadowing. Those slams. Ah! No. Run! Okay, this is fine. Okay, I like this game a lot. Confirmed. That was cool. Still got a good bit of distance to cover before we get to my base. I soiled my suit. That would be such a waste of hydration. Later, Marcin. Have a great weekend. On the open sands again. At least I'm traveling at night. I don't have a recycler yet, so it would be a waste of liquid. I'm wearing scraps. But we're here to build my recycler. A beautiful thing. Um It's not locked. Why can't I build it? There we go. Doing this backwards.
Impressive, off-worlder. Just remember, if you didn't connect the tubes between the caths and the thigh pads just right, you'll be drinking your own liquefied feces. And that does not count as hydration, by the way. I have good news, off-worlder. My leg has recovered enough that I will risk it to move forward. I know a place in your sector where we can meet. Craft a survey device so you can figure out how to get there and join me.
Research schematic. So I got a better cutter recipe. Stillsuit is a body enclosing garment that mitigates hydration loss by giving protection from elements and filtering reclaimed wastewater. Stillsuits collects water and tube assessed by catch by. Yep. Okay. Research small ore refinery. Oh, it's giveaway time. Look at that. Man, both times of hitting the giveaway window was like perfect. Like really convenient timing back at the base. I like that. Okay, there's going to be a 1-minute entry window with a keyword appearing in chat now for a Dune Awakening PC game key ! Spice. Spice up your life. Every boy and every girl. If you're too young to know the Spice Girls, educate yourself. Spice up your life. There are 24 seconds left on the entry period. The spice must flow. A lot of entries. Okay. The 1-minute entry window has closed. We're going to draw a single winner for giveaway number 2. The user's name is simply Jack on YouTube. Jack, congratulations. You've won a Dune Awakening Steam key. In order to claim your key, you must provide your Discord ID in YouTube chat and join the ROG Discord server. And we send prizes out the following week. So next week we would be sending you a Whisper. It's not simple. It's just Jack, like Jack. That is the name. The way that people in a lot of other countries pronounce my name. YouTube does have a bit of delay sometime, though. It's no fun when I don't struggle with pronunciation. All right, we got their Discord ID. Congrats, congrats, congrats. Like I said, we send prizes out a week later. And bam. Okay. Let us restart the clock. All right, friend. You missed it. You missed it. There'll be another one. You know, I got the schematic for something. Sims cutter. That's what the schematic was. Copper, granite, salvage, metal. I got all those things, right? A unique cut array. Ooh. I need copper ingots. Got it. And then, all right, I was looking at what it mines, not what it costs. The cost is here. Copper ingots and copper dust. Okay, that gives me a very clear path. We're teching up. We're teching into refining. Small ore refiner. Research it. Confirm. Okay. Slide on over to our crafting menu. Small ore refiner. Apparently needs to be even ground. Doesn't. Someone said don't worry too much about making your base pretty. And I can agree with that. We're gonna use it. Processing rate, deposit blood. Whoa, 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 whoa. Did I make the wrong thing? I made a blood purify. You stupid man. I will demolish it. What is this? This is not what I wanted. Okay. This is what I want. Hold Alt to rotate. Okay, there we go. Build it. Copper ingots. Craft. Craft. Max. Send it. It doesn't appear to need its own dedicated fuel because the fuel comes from the base. This thing is not super full of fuel cells the way I want it to be. In backpack. Okay, deposit. Okay, much better. No consumables in deposit. Pretty sure that's everything I had. We are fully hydrated. Okay, so copper ingot, very cool. I like it, but it also wants me to have copper dust, right? Sims cutter. Spice infused copper dust. What does my thing say? Research the surveying kit, fabricate a survey probe, and okay. All right. I can do that. Okay, so the surveying kit must be built here. Survey probe. Survey probe launcher. This is ammunition. I don't know how high it stacks. It's like storage? Oh, that's great. I love that actually. Okay, yet another tool. I don't know how to repair things. Construction tool. Oh, I didn't pick those items out of the fabricator, did I? Use. All right, I need to grab that.
Did you get a probe made?
Yeah.
Good. Static discharge from the sandstorms makes map data extremely unreliable on Arrakis. But if you can get it high enough, a handheld probe can gather enough local data to give you a snapshot of the region. Climb somewhere high and fire off the probe. Just don't let the Sardaukar spot you.
Additional 2 meters.
Very good. I'm going to the Griffin's Reach trade post. Come and find me there. Just remember to be careful crossing the sands. Move from rocky ground to rocky ground. Learn how far you can move on sand before the worm comes. And remember, look both ways before you cross the desert.
Teaching real life skills here. Travel to Griffith Reach trade post. There we go. It's northwest from here. A good distance. How's my inventory looking? I'm just gonna send it. Let's go. Oh, that almost killed me. I thought I could grapple from there. Didn't work out. Before I go, I'd like to make that better tool. This thing, the Sims cutter, I need spice-infused dust. This truly unique items often rely on spice-infused metal to enhance their quality, such as metals are jealously hoarded by most powerful groups. Okay, so this is like a key item I get from killing things. So I can't make it yet. Got it. Let's leave. We are hydrated and we're heading northwest. I went the wrong way out of my house. Almost endgame crafts, damn. I've seen a lot of other bases. I've yet to see another player. I've seen them typing in chat. I've yet to see them just roaming around. I disabled chat because I didn't want to look at it. You can't use the grapple while running, but you can stop and use it. Range isn't super far. I don't know if there's upgrades for that. See, I've got this like gravity, I can't use words anymore, man. Which is cool. Maybe I could have used that to survive the big fall. Worth trying.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Eyes on hostile!
Nice place you got here. Thanks, buddy. That's the storm. It's kind of cool. You can see it moving through the map. That's the eye of the storm, and then it's... Oh, I like that. Which is nice because, like, who wants to have to worry about it? Like, we're just waiting for, you know, an indeterminate amount of time. And now I know it's moving in the direction I'm moving, so we can chase it. This is just somebody's like giga exposed base. I like it. Feel like I'm gonna want to build a new base sooner than later, because we're already getting pretty far from that other base. but I'm gonna try to avoid that for this stream at least. That's so cool. There will be a quest. That is good to know. Thank you. Watching on the Z13. Love it. Love that device too. I just went to Taiwan and my Z13 was my sole device. Gamed with it on my flight with an Xbox controller because I did a single bag travel. So my luggage was a backpack. It was a 40-liter backpack. And that's all I brought with me. And it was kind of awesome. Oh, I was like missing a I see. It's like a bunch of components I have to... I got armor plating. That's a new resource that I've never gotten before. Cool. That's what I was hoping for. I'm curious how this works for co-op. Like this opening tutorial, I assume, is like pretty much solo, but if I wanted to try to get my wife to play this with me or something, I don't know if we could be on a private server. I don't think she'd want to deal with like other players, and that might be against what this game is. Good to know, John. Thanks. I'm still in the tutorial. Cool. Is it always online or can I play in a private server? Eh. All PvE. I see. So there are PvP regions. Always online. There are private servers, but they still link to the main servers, so no one can disturb. I do not have a release date on the Falcata. I'm pretty sure it's July. But I don't know for sure. Oh, you want the worm to get me, huh? Oh, he almost did. Or maybe it was a she. I don't know. I don't know the worm's gender. Do worms have genders? These are the questions we need to learn. Get learned. Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Oops. It must be inside this place. What is that? Oh. Well, we found our way. Haha.
Alas, Offworlder, it seems my fame precedes me even here, at the arse end of the Haga Basin. Your Emperor's lackey, Count Fenring, has put an obscene bounty on my head. And while I'm flattered to be his great boogeyman, the added attention is making life complicated. Take a look around. There's a contract on the board that might interest you, but be careful. Civilized men are not to be trusted.
Stop. Stand still for a moment. I can see it in the way you stand. I thought as much. As Marakeen may have a seasoned trooper or two willing to take you.
Bye. Okay, where do I deposit the copper ore? Deliver items. I only have 6. I need 40. Get to work. I tried doing it. I tried using the anti-gravity field. Oh, now it's gonna kill me. I have 51 now? I'm bad at reading. I got that much from that one node? Figured I'd need more. You're right. Wild. Hard life being a Spider-Man. Buy unique schematic from the merchant. I think I somehow changed like the angle in which my character, like which shoulder I'm over. I don't know how to change it back. Anyone know?
You look a little lost, friend. You got somewhere you need to be. I can fly you there for a price.
Thank you, comma.
Hey, stop. I know the face of every sand-sucking bandit, scavenger, and merc from here to Harko, and I don't recognize you.
Good night's word.
So perhaps you'll give us the courtesy of who you are, and while you're at it, why our airspace is crawling with Sadukar. Not a talker, eh? Well, the rules at Griffin's Reach are simple. You pay up front and don't cause trouble, or we'll toss you into the storms. Good? Name's Mir. I do the trading and the talking. My silent partner here does the fighting. And there's the contract board in the corner if you need work.
Okay, cool. I got the schematic, so I think we probably learn it from our inventory. Research schematic. Yeah. Done. Pick up the contract, scrap metal, wrecking crew. I already did it. Guess we're doing it again.
You're going to find, Offworlder, that Arrakis is a planet of unique opportunity. No former prisoner would ever have access to the military technology of the great houses. But with the war, chaos reigns. Ships crash and are shot down, sometimes spilling military-grade materials onto the sands. The Fremen know the ways of the desert and how to do a lot with very little. The Imperium, on the other hand, have infinite resources and the production capacity of countless worlds. Plunder them, Offworlder. There is a shipwreck near here. Slip inside and claim your share of the spoils.
Okay. Right, travel to the shipwreck, gather plasteel, wrecking crew, reach the wreck of the Halcyon. East. It's a pretty good distance. What is my encumbrance? Is that what that... No, that's fuel. Or not fuel. Hydration. Encumbrance is only my inventory. Storm coming through? No. Seems bad. Seems bad. Yep. Can't get me. I'm safe. Can't touch this. Dun, 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 dun. I'm using the Harp Ace Extreme. Fremen suit makes a hell of a difference when it comes to skill suit. Hey, there's a player. Look at that in the open world, riding his ATV. Quad life. All right, looks like the crash site's right over here. I don't actually know if this is like a thing. I'm guessing it's not. And we're in. Ha! You think I'm gonna use the? Are you surprised that I was able to get in through the top rather than walking in through the front? Find my own way. Got another pistol. Gather microflora fiber. Looks like I just need copper ore next. So I got everything I need. Acquire the amplifier. Never mind. Is that what this is? Identification band. Space infused copper dust. Oh. Look at that. Scavenger's chest piece. All right, that's a lot of stuff. All right, that's it. Oh, what's the Hotsman amplifier? Wrecking crew. That's part of this. Part of wherever we are right now. Where is this amplifier? This is where we came in, right? This is like the entrance. Must be in that last area I was just in, which was where? Up here? Okay, it doesn't really want me doing that, but I don't care. I'm doing it. Okay, those enemies weren't there 2 seconds ago. Oh my god. This looks like a key item, no? Wah! You just had some grass in your pocket, bro. I'm out of blood containers. All right. Well, you know, I thought it was weird that this place was empty before. But now there's just enemies like appearing out of the woodwork. So that's weird. Now we got permanent combat music, which means there's got to be friends to be had. Where the...
We're going to try to set her down. Our emergency transponder is active. Godspeed, everyone.
Out of stamina. No, wrong button. This is fine. Purple door, as you say. Okay, this is where we were. This is where we went. We went through here. This thing resealed itself. Very good. Came through here, looted a bunch of stuff, fought a bunch of guys, got that door, and went through here. Okay, if we go out, there are more ways in. Got this core mission figure. Slam out some of that real quick. Why not? Why not? We're real close to being done with that, so I don't really have to think about it. I like that. Your boy's getting thirsty. I might have to drink some raw blood. Worst things have happened. Going back in this way. This is how I went in initially, I think. Okay. All right. We're back here. Back here. Doing the same loop. I don't... What's this? Just wreckage and loot. Is there a gold box in the cockpit? Bro. Or scavenger NA. There's a door. Oh, I've already been in here. But it's very possible I missed other doors. Where's there a gold box? Little jank. I mean, the only purple thing this is the cockpit, no? I don't see anything gold or purple. I already looted this. Oh. Oh my god. I never would have found that. LOL. Pro gamer. Nah, I'm gonna drink the raw blood just because you told me not to. Okay. I'd imagine that I need to deliver those items to where I got those quests. Which is, yeah, deliver it to there. Let's go do it. Pro gaming. Can't I just ride a worm to where I need to go? Please? Friend! Woo! Ooh, hydration flowers. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? I just kind of started going in a direction because it sounded like a good way to go. I'm going the completely wrong direction. But that's okay. If the sandworm eats you, you lose everything? Bro, that's brutal. But that's life. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. I can see it in the distance. The keyboard I'm using is not yet for sale, so they should be for sale this summer, hopefully July. But keep your eyes out. Come on. Took a little bit too long to activate. Didn't take that much damage, but it took some. How much will it cost? I do not know. That info will be available once it's actually on sale. Today is not that day. I don't think I had the ability to build a bike yet. I think I probably get that after this mission, but maybe I'm wrong. $500 meters left. Maybe I could have made it this whole time. I probably need to go back to my base to build it, is what I'm guessing. Blocked. Okay. Deliver. Okay, we got some money. Imperial testing station number 2 isn't too far away. Skill points. You know, how do I even use the explosive grenade? I unlocked it. Do I have to equip it? I do. Makes sense. I've got lots of research points, but go to journey. I need to mine a little bit more copper ore, I guess. This will do the trick. Fabricate a full set of scavenger rags. Well, I need to go to the fabricator for that. Well, I think we're gonna have to stop there. That's as far as we got. Not bad, not bad. We are gonna do our final giveaway of the day with a keyword in chat and a 1-minute entry window. We did sand as a keyword. We did spice as a keyword. So it's only natural. The final keyword of the week, pizza. Exclamation mark pizza in chat. Again, you have 1 minute. In fact, less than a minute to enter the giveaway with exclamation mark pizza. Type it in chat one time, one account. Multiple entries will get you disqualified and banned from all future giveaways. We send prizes out 1 week later. We do our best to validate that users are obeying the rules and ban those that do not deserve the keys by multi-accounting. 20 seconds left on the clock. Pizza time. Fun game. Next stream will be Elder Scrolls Online. We have game keys to give away for that, so we'll be playing that on Tuesday next week, and after that, it's open. So like, I've been wanting to get back to Clear Obscure to finish that game, but I now want to play more of this, and then I think we got other games on the horizon as well. So we shall see what comes after ESO, but let's draw our final winner. There we go. It is Niflheim09C on Twitch. Niflheim09C on Twitch. Please provide your Discord ID and make sure you're in our Discord server to claim your game key. Yeah, I don't know. The ESO keys are, I think they're like full DLC and stuff. But I don't know. I gotta install ESO on Monday and play, because I have not played ESO since it first came out 10 years ago. Because MMOs are like a way of life. You must commit to them. Niflheim. That Discord ID is required to claim. Must type it in Twitch chat. You don't whisper. You type your Discord ID in Twitch chat. It is our way of authenticating you as you. No, ESO just had like they have a big update, I think, for 10 year. It's literally the exact same name. Easy clap. You'll love to see it. Congrats. Prizes go out the week following. So next week, we'll be sending our prizes out. Typically on Wednesday. Sometimes it could be a little bit later. We send our prizes out through Discord. Yeah. You join our Discord server, and that's where we send our prizes out, because we can't whisper on YouTube. We used to just do it over Twitch Whispers, but then we started streaming on YouTube, and we needed a solution, but we want to keep it consistent and all on one platform. So prizes go out through Discord private messages. Cool, man. You're good. We'll whisper you next week with your game key, but that's going to do it for our giveaways today, guys. Thank you for hanging out as we played some Dune after beating Doom. A lot of fun. I'm a big survival game fan, and I like what I've tasted in the first basically tutorial of this game, and I want to play more. I'm actually pretty convinced on this game, and I'm going to be trying to get some friends to commit to buying the game. Happy Father's Day, everyone, and yeah, thank you for the Father's Day wishes. Yeah, gonna have a good chill weekend, and then I'll see you guys next week. GG's, everyone. Take care.